Hello. I unequip everything. I'm going to do this one. The last one is really hard. The really last one is really much harder than the one before. I will have to try it again, but I will do this one first. Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, see, this is madness. Come on, please. I saw it coming. I saw that coming. So this one, you see, I killed her. But I'm going to retreat. Why? Because I don't want to lose my stamina. But it's pretty much possible to defeat this one with no memories equipped. It's pretty much possible. The very last one, I did it a few times. I did it a few times for other reasons. I wanted to hone my skills, and I can't really say I can tell the last one is a bit harder than the full coverage. First of all, when you do the last one, you will have to dodge right we have right dodge forward, basically not dodge, you press the dodge button, yeah, and you rush forward. After that, she won't jump into the sky. She will jump into the sky, but if you don't rush forward, she will jump into the sky and disappear. She will be up there, and I'm like, okay, and then she starts doing some BS. If you rush forward, she will just jump upwards and then land on the ground again. Not doing all this BS. And the last one is, yeah, like I said before, it's harder. Don't get hit. If you get hit even once, you pretty much lost the battle. And, well, yeah. Why? Because in the last stage, super fast calculation, you will lose HP over time. So yeah, you don't lose HP over time in full coverage. So you can practice there, you can dodge there, and then hone your skills. Yeah, while not while your HP won't decrease over time, but in the very last one, your HP decreases, and this is really annoying. So one hit. One of her attacks, well, is enough for you to lose. Well, I was very close. Once I was very close to winning, but I I dropped it. Well, she didn't hit me once. Even once, I was like, well, super. I've gotta say, I was even lucky sometimes because sometimes she can just stand there. Yeah, she can just stand there and for a moment, and then she does some spinning attack. You think, well, what is she going to do? And as you are running away, she's coming towards you. So if you have a tank, you can just let's imagine you're playing Kamui A rank, right? You can block this attack and counter it. You just you do this block orb and then you counter. So basically, it's pretty useful to use Kamui against against uh, someone like Rosetta. I know it's not all about this game. Is not just about DPS. This game is also about tanks. So they are quite useful. And an army is, well, man. I would prefer, actually, when it comes to solo play, I would probably go for Kamui. Let's see. We're going to have Rosetta as a tank too. Well, I heard that she does also very good DPS, but well, yeah, we will see about that. So if you really want to try, you can do this full coverage and the very last one too, without memories. Here we go. Yeah, pretty fun. By the way, it's not really easy to play with Alpha. Why? The simple reason is that she is so fast, but you gotta be in complete control. You need to be 100% focused, because if you're not, you're going just to be fast, but you will most likely get hit. That's a problem. And when you look at the medium difficulty, and I look at this, I know this is not right. This is not right. It's definitely way higher than that. Definitely way higher. Why? Like I said before, she's a fast hitter. You can use her in certain ways. You don't have to do sword race right after blue orb. For example, if you can't do it right now, you can just delay the sword wave. For example, delay for a few seconds. Like, imagine there will be situations where you just can't do sword race right away, but you had to dodge a certain attack. Yeah, you simply had to dodge it, and you consume one blue orb, which counts as free, of course, so you can do your sword waves later, but you need another free ping, of course. But in that case, it's 3+1 and not 3+3. Don't do 3+3, certainly. Just do 3+1, and it's gonna be okay. But if your situation is just alright and you don't need to dodge so much, you can, well, you can consume a blue orb right away, any free ping, and just go bonkers. Yeah. But it really depends. It really depends on the enemies or the boss. Some bosses are really agile, and you just have to spam sword waves as much as possible, because swords do a lot of damage. But yeah, it's not easy to play Alpha. Like, you can decide when to burst how much. Yeah, you can adapt to the bosses and enemies. Sometimes you can just accumulate all these orbs, and sometimes you need always to be always on the run and do normal attacks. It's not really so easy, really. Some people might think, oh, I'm going to pull Alpha, and well, yeah, it's alright, I'm going to be overpowered. She is strong, but you don't need to forget that enemies are always moving, and some bosses are agile. Don't forget that. Train, practice. And it's really not so easy, but it's worth it. Alright guys, I'm going to bed. I'm super sleepy.